chance to be on. I missed my visits to WA and chatting to you in the studio there.
Perth Live with Oliver Peterson, tomorrow from 3 on 882 6PR.
Winter has arrived, and with it the potential for big winter energy bills. The time to switch to a big discount is now. Right now, there are Origin energy discounts live at 50upclub.com. You'll get a 35% discount on Origin's natural gas usage charges on Origin Flexi usage in WA for 12 months. It's a 35% discount on Origin's basic charges only, with no exit fees or lock-in contract. Energy fact sheets are available by calling 13 24 61. Get the offer today at 50upclub.com. Don't miss out. See how much you could save. Visit 50upclub.com. That's 50upclub.com.
For 30 years, Paragon Window Films have been at the forefront of quality window tinting for homes and businesses, protecting families' fittings and furnishings from the harsh West Australian sun. Paragon has the most experienced installers and exclusively uses 3M films. Now is the perfect time to take action. Get a quote today and enjoy the benefits of heat rejection, UV reduction and daytime privacy in time for spring and summer. Contact Paragon Films for a free in-home consultation. paragonfilms.com.au.
Tomorrow on Today, border closures, suburbs in lockdown, COVID-19 cases spiking. Will the winter chill see the virus spread beyond Victoria's borders? Plus, whether you're a runner or a walker, the best trainers for every budget. That's tomorrow on Today on 9.
Every family has their challenges, particularly now. But every day, we get up and try again, especially when one of the children is living with a brain disorder. Brainwave have been helping kids with brain disorders since 1994, so every child gets to live, laugh and thrive like they deserve. Make a difference to a Brainwave child by donating at brainwave.org.au. Be part of the big Brainwave family.
Don't miss the AFL action with Tab Touch. Place a head-to-head bet on any match this round, and if any player gets 30 or more disposals, get a 50% bonus on your winnings, up to $50 cash. Better your bet with Tab Touch. Conditions apply. Gamble responsibly. Call Gamblers Help on 1-800-858-858.
No need to cook, do the dishes or make the bed. We do all that for you. Book a night or two at Pan Pacific Perth and wine, dine and relax. Parking included. Book now.
Until midnight, this is Perth Tonight with Chris Isley on 882 6PR.
Must be time to catch up with Ben Aylett from benaylett.com. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Chris.
Oh, mate, I love this story. By the way, if you've got any technical problems, got any technical issues, if you have any queries, poses or anything relating to technology, whatever technology you may have, give Ben a buzz. 922 11882 is our telephone number.
Yep.
So here's a really good question for you.
Mm-hmm.
And this one I think is an absolute corker, to be totally honest with you.
Yep.
TikTok got itself reverse engineered.
Yes, well, it didn't do it itself. Somebody was kind enough to go and do it for us. So,
yes.
And first of all, reverse engineering.
It's where you take something apart to work out how it works.
Exactly, and you can do the same thing with applications, so you can look at the code that makes it happen.
Yeah, so people like Ben can take all this stuff apart. They know. It's basically like if you said, gee, what's in this engine of a car? You could open the bonnet, you then take the engine out and pull it apart and see everything about it.
You see how it ticks.
What the headline said, ticks or talks, you're getting very clever here, mate.
I am.
A guy who reverse engineered TikTok reveals the scary things he learnt and advises people to stay away from it.
Yeah.
There is no ambiguity in that statement.
No, none whatsoever. So it's not sort of veiled or just like sort of beating around the bush. He's gone direct, and he's actually done his research. And he knows exactly what the TikTok app is doing.
All right, well, let's just explain, if we haven't got the TikTok app, explain exactly what it is, what it does, and the reasons why people would download it.
Okay, what we think the TikTok app is, it's a video sharing platform. So it's a lot like your Instagram and Periscope and those sorts of other fun video chat services, where you can upload a video, doing a dance to some sort of a song, or you have a duet with another person. So you can actually sing and dance and really entertain yourself and others using the TikTok app. It's a good idea in concept. It just seems that the execution, it's a little on the nose. So we can go in. We'll start by looking at the data collection that it does. So our reverse engineering friend has said TikTok is a data collection service that is thinly veiled as a social network. If there is an API to get your information on you, your contacts or your device, well, they're using it. An API is a programming tool that it's like a set of tools in a toolbox, and you say, right, I want to have this application go and do this certain thing. Instead of having to write all the code, they just say, yep, I'm going to use that piece of code. I'm going to call it in a function. Instead of having to write thousands of lines, I write one or two, and I'm good to go. So when it comes to data collection, I'll start off right from the top. It finds out what phone hardware you've got, so CPU type, the number of the CPU.
Why does it need to know that?
Well, that's a really good question. I don't know. Hardware IDs, screen dimensions. Well, it'll need to know the screen dimensions so it knows how to display videos on it. So, yeah, I get that. Memory usage, well, you don't really need to know how much of the memory is being used. Just as
That's
long
a
as
user problem. That's not a you problem. It's a user problem.
Yeah, but this is what the app is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not a problem for the app. The app shouldn't concern itself with it.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
In disk space, and that's the real user problem. So the memory usage is the actual running memory. So no one's really need to know that apart from the operating system. Disk space, and it also tracks other apps you've installed.
Why?
Exactly. So they can find out exactly what's running on it. So they know what other apps are running. It also finds out everything that's network related. It really shouldn't need to know anything apart from point A, point B, squirt video from one spot to another. It's getting things like your IP address, local IP router for your local IP and router MAC address. So it's actually doing some snooping on your
What other
own
things
home
is
network.
it doing that arguably are hidden? Let's not hide the fact TikTok is Chinese.
Yep.
Right? They're not a country that actually respects people's rights. They're not a country that respects privacy.
Track record's not
They're
great,
a
no.
communist country with an abhorrent human rights record. So what else have they got on there that we don't know about that people are using, that they're using to gather information that arguably they have no right to know?
Yeah, or they also look to see if your phone's been rooted or jailbroken. So if you're running unauthorised software, they'll know. This
And all
one,
of this from a platform that's supposedly similar to Instagram.
and meant for kids. So kids are installing this on their phones, and this app
You know
is
why it's
sending this
meant for
information
kids?
back.
I can tell you exactly why it's meant for kids. It's because kids will willingly give information. They'll willingly allow information to be transferred that they didn't want. Before we go any further, Di's given us a call, so we'll take calls first. By the way, if you'd like to have a chat to Ben, 922 118 882. I'd like to know if you or anyone in your family has TikTok and how often they use it. Hello, Di.
Hi, how's Bernadette?
She's coming along nicely. Thank you for asking.
Oh, fantastic. I've just come out of hospital. Ben, I need your advice.
Okay.
I've got two cameras out the front that one of my son-in-laws is a homicide detective, and he put them up there, but they're not coming on, and I've had at 3 a.m., 3 mornings in a row coming out of hospital. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, out at the front door. I'm having a breakdown. What should I do?
So these are security cameras, are they?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Security cameras, and they're not coming on, so they're supposed to. So they're supposed to be catching whatever's going on and putting it on video?
And
All
I've had pitter-patter, pitter-patter, and my neighbour, Lena, over the road, she said she heard them outside her house and her husband turned the lights on, but I'm only here with Coco, my spoodle doggy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, next thing to do would be to contact whoever supplied or installed those cameras. If it's your son,
son-in-law.
Son-in-law, I would say, get in touch with him. Let him know, because he might know who to talk to, whoever supplied him with the cameras, and also have a look at how the cameras are connecting to either your phone or the internet, or how they're actually being connected, and where the information's being stored.
Well, I don't have an internet, but I've got the electricity and all the rest of it. Security inside the house is connected to the main switch.
Right, okay. So where is all this video being stored that's coming from the cameras?
Well, I really don't know. But he put the two cameras up and he said that they should come on, Guy, if there's any of these weirdos hanging around the
So they're
front
motion
door.
sensor cameras.
Yes.
Yeah. What you'd need to do is what Ben said. It might, the first instance, I'd go back to your son-in-law and ask him, because he would have some of that. He might have also some background information that can help you. Just tell him that they're not working.
Yes.
And since Ben's been telling you since he was the one who got them installed, he would be the best one to have a chat to.
Yeah,
Di.
start there.
I will. He's a homicide detective.
No, that's all right, Di. No, I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Hello, Phil.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Ben. How are you, mate?
Not too bad, Phil. What's up, mate?
I don't know whether it's been out of your range, but I'm actually totally blind.
Right.
And I want to buy my first iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Now, I've contacted Vision Radio, and one of the IT techs said that he's personally got a Apple SE.
Yep.
Because it's got a distinctive home button.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
That's a big deal for a lot of people, that, isn't it? Not having a home button.
Yeah, I mean, the home button is so important if you're vision impaired, for sure. All right.
Okay, and then he said he lives in WA here, but Vision Radio is based in Sydney.
Yep.
But any queries in WA, you can get put through to him. But what I asked him, is it a touch screen? He said yes, but he said don't worry about that. He said you soon get used to it.
Oh, yeah.
After all, finding where things are.
Yep.
But I told him I wanted to do things, but I didn't ask him one thing.
What's that?
What do you call it when you know the JAWS program?
The JAWS program.
JAWS is a program that people who are visually impaired run.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
It's like read texts to you. Whatever's on the screen, it reads to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Is that JAWS not the JAWS. It's called VoiceOver or Voice something.
Yeah, so all Apple iPhones and pretty much all Apple products come with this thing called Siri. And Siri is a very powerful voice assistant. And I've actually seen people in your situation use an iPhone, and they can actually use it faster than I can because it reads the screen out, and it actually tailors itself for the sort of interaction that you need. So instead of having to try and find icons, it's all by voice commands. So Siri will actually read back what you're doing. And I've seen some people really just fly through the phones, and I just can't keep up.
So if I wanted to learn how to use Google, and I wanted to find out a history of a singer, would that go onto the singer's name and then that would read his biography?
Yeah. Look, even better, you can just ask Siri. So you can say, hey, and then Siri, which is the wake word for the voice assistant. And
you've done that so you don't wake people's Siri up.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So it will it'll actually send Siri off, and she'll go and do the searching for you. So you don't even have to type anything. You can just wake her up, and she'll run off and find out what you need to know. And because your phone will be set up for vision impaired, Siri will actually read everything back to you.
Yep. It'll read back to you. What it does for everyone else is it shows them.
I'm sure.
Yep. Thanks very much for that, Phil. Must leave it there because we've got other people waiting to have a chat to us. But
I'm sure Phil will be absolutely blown away with what Siri can do.
Yeah, you'll be amazed, Phil. You absolutely will be amazed.
Give it a go.
There's no doubt about that. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Mary.
Excuse my stupid ignorance, but talking about TikTok, I've got an iPad, and my 9-year-old grandson pops over, and he's entitled to use my iPad. I don't mind.
Yep.
Because his dad knows what he's doing, and so his dad is more technically knowledgeable than I am. How would I know if TikTok is on my iPad? And if so, how do I get rid of it?
Okay, so to find an app on an iPhone or an iPad, from the center of the screen you pull down, you should see a little search bar appear on the iPad. And you can just type in TikTok, which is TIK, TOK. And that's TikTok. If it's installed, it should show you that icon on your screen. And you can uninstall icons on iPhones and iPads by pressing and holding that icon until it starts to shake. And when it starts to shake, you'll see a little X in the top right-hand corner of that icon. You can tap that X and that will uninstall the program. And then once you're done, you hit the home button or you do the gesture, the swipe gesture to go back to the home screen, and you're done.
Thank you so much. I will do that right now.
No probs.
Thank you very much for that, Mary. Hello, Brad.
Yeah, good day, Chris. Good day, Ben. How you going?
Good,
Very
mate.
well, Brad.
Good.
What's up, mate?
Well, I use TikTok, and I was an early adopter. I've got a few of my mates on it, so, and I've been watching it for a long time. Well, and I see a lot of fun in there.
Yeah.
When you install an app, they come up with all these. Do you wish to allow location? Do you wish to allow access to this and a whole heap of questions?
Yep.
I usually just quickly go through and go, yeah, let me go, I want to get onto it. If you actually say no to any of those, does the app still install?
It depends on the way the app sets up the permissions. So the app might say that some of these permissions or all of these permissions are mandatory. And if you don't agree to what they say needs to be agreed to, then
you can't use the product.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so once I've installed the app, I believe I can go into the back end somewhere and actually uninstall certain permissions. Is that correct?
You can, as long as the app honours those requests.
Okay, so
one or two things could happen. What Ben's telling you is one or two things could happen. You could say that and the app ignores the request, or you could say that and then the app says, well, I'm not going to run if you don't give me permission.
Okay, so basically, if you want the app, you've got to go yes.
Yep.
And if you don't want it, well, if you don't agree with you, because I think the TikTok app, I've watched it, and look,
Hey, Brad, here's a challenge for you. You can let us know how you go next week. Go into TikTok and try and find anything about the 1989 Tiananmen Square massacre. You might also like to put in something about Tibetan independence, or possibly even Hong Kong independence at the moment, and see if anything comes up. I'll just about guarantee you there'll be nothing there.
All since today?
Yep. I'll just about guarantee it. So there's an exercise for you. Thanks for that, Brad. If you'd like to have a chat to Ben, 922 118 882. Ben Aylett is the name. Technology is the game. 1L, 2 T's and Aylett, recognised by his Hawaiian shirts. Very smart blue one. benaylett.com. That's where you'll find all of his contact information. Number here, 922 118 882.
Whether you have a business in the back shed or plans to take on the world, you can always learn a lot by listening to others. Listen to friends and family in business. Listen to other business owners. And listen to Let's Talk Business with Peter Switzer. Every Monday, tune into Mornings with Gareth Parker at 11 a.m. when Gareth is joined by Peter Switzer to talk about the best ways to start, grow and manage your business. Let's Talk Business, thanks to Officeworks, helping you make bigger things happen. Monday mornings at 11 on 6PR.
Morning. Nice new turf.
It was time for a change and don't want to spend our weekends mowing lawns or wasting water, so the wife and I decided to give all-season synthetic turf a call, and voila!
Looks real. Feels great. Is it Australian made?
Yes, and it comes with a lifetime guarantee too.
I can't get over how soft it feels, mate.
Hey, you wouldn't want to buy a lawnmower, would you?
Nah, mate. I'm giving all-season synthetic turf a call.
Proudly Australian-made and owned family business. Head online to ass2.net.au.
Hi, I'm Kylie Ingram from Helium Marketing. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, but Helium weren't around back then, and we don't know what took them so darn long. We build original and high-quality websites in just one day. Ask to see our stunning portfolio as proof of what can be achieved in one workday with our amazing creative team. Call me, Kylie, on 1-800-HELIUM or search Helium Marketing online. That's 1-800-HELIUM, HELIUM.
There's a rumour you may hear about a place that you can find where the heartbeat of this city is just the local state of mind. Because this isn't just a place you live. It becomes a part of who you are, the centre of your everything. Welcome home to Civic Heart. Luxurious South Perth apartments by Finbar.
Visit civicheart.com.au.
Grab a $4 Colton Draft schooner, siren to siren every Eagles and Dockers game at the Boab Tavern. Plus their weekly specials like $20 Porterhouse on Thursdays or the $20 rib special every Sunday. The Boab Tavern, 107 Dundas Road, High Wycombe.
Selling your car privately can be annoying. Getting it clean and tidy only to have tyre kickers come and jump all over it. What a hassle.
Hi, Sarah. Just be careful in there. Look, it even found. See?
Sell your car without the hassle to John Hughes in Victoria Park. In less than 30 minutes, your car could be sold. They'll pay out the finance and even make sure you get home. Go to johnhughes.com.au.
Can we go for a drive?
DL 6061.
At IGA, you'll find low prices every day on the things you need. Like Peter's Original Ice Cream, 2 litre selected varieties, $4.75 each. Low prices every day at IGA. Participating stores only. See website for details.
This is Perth Tonight with Chris Isley on 882 6PR.
BenAylitz.com is the website. That's where you'll find all of his contact information as well. 922 11882. G'day, Paul.
G'day, boys. Hey, I just listening to Phil earlier.
Yeah.
I'm also totally blind, and I have an iPhone. I've got an iPhone 11.
Oh, okay.
I would really, really encourage Phil to get a phone and embrace it. It gives you access to so much. Like you get different apps on, news apps, that sort of thing. I can get on the AFL app. I can read any news I want. I can listen to 6PR on the train through the app because AM radio doesn't work on the train. But if you've got your got the app on, it's crystal clear. Yep. But the big tip I want to give Phil is there's a website called speeddots.com. It's located in America. It's called speeddots.com, and you can get a screen protector that you put on the front of your phone, and it's got markers on there, which are where sort of most of the important links, if you like, if the app's been set up correctly, it's got markers which indicate where those points are likely to be on your screen.
Yes. Yeah, I've just pulled up the website. It is. That's an awesome idea.
And they're cheapish. They're about, I got a glass one on mine, so it acts as a screen protector as well. It was about $50, and if he's on NDIS, he can probably claim it back off that.
Oh, there you
and
go.
I would recommend that you get one of those, put it on your phone. It'll really help you orientate yourself with what's on your screen.
That is brilliant. That's really cool.
I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. But see, there you go. It only takes somebody who's experienced it to then turn around and say, this is how it works.
Yeah.
Makes it, and that's the thing, isn't it? Makes it really simple.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at this, the screen protectors here, and it's just a simple, brilliant idea. So they've done things like there's a couple of screen protectors I'm looking at. One is suited more for dialing on the phone, and they've got a raised bump in front of each number. They've also got a couple of bumps on the 5 key, so you can find the centre of the screen quite happily, and a couple of bumps under the call key, so you can find that quickly as well. And then also the little functions along the bottom, that's covered there too. They've also got one for the what looks like just doing a message, a text, so you can actually feel the bumps, and underneath the bumps are the keys to the keyboard.
So when you say the bumps, they're braille. It's braille, I would imagine. Is it, or is that?
No, they are just little raised bumps. So yes, braille-like elements.
Yep.
But they aren't in the pattern that we're used to seeing for braille. It's just a bump, just one little single bump to say, here's a thing.
Now, just for a moment, just
awesome.
Jumping back to TikTok.
Yes.
Would you recommend to people, you said it was really popular with young people, which means we're talking about parents and grandparents. Mary asked a really good question, said she has her grandchildren come along, they use her iPad.
Yes.
She's not sure, they might have installed it on her iPad.
It's good to check.
In your opinion, would you not want, or would you be quite happy with young people to still continue using TikTok with the information on what you now know?
With what I know now, I would say no to TikTok. Whether you're old, young, boy or girl, doesn't matter. TikTok, the way it's behaving and the way it's been reverse engineered here and what's been revealed is incredibly concerning. And remember the time when we had people up in arms saying, oh, the COVID Safe app from the government is tracking you?
This is far worse.
It's got nothing on what TikTok is doing. TikTok is actually pinging its GPS location every 30 seconds. The COVID Safe app doesn't even use GPS. It's just crazy. Here's a good one. The Android version allows for the downloading of a remote zip file, unzipping it, and executing it.
Oh, that's not good.
Why would an app need to download a file onto a phone and then run that file?
It doesn't.
There is no reason for that to happen.
This is the Chinese government collecting information. I mean, forget about what the company is. The company, I think it's called ByteDance or something like that. It's a Chinese company.
Yep.
You cannot separate business in China from the Chinese government. People have to remember China is a communist country. And I know that anyone under 40 wouldn't have any meaningful recollection of the old Soviet Union, but you cannot separate any entity in that country from the government.
Yeah.
The two are one in the same.
Yeah.
Because if a company tries to operate independently, the government will come and say, you still answer to us.
Yeah, I would, bottom line, TikTok, it's not for me, and I don't think it's for anyone in Australia. It's not a good idea.
And besides, it doesn't do anything that Instagram wouldn't do anyway, does it?
Well, Instagram doesn't have that duets feature. Instagram also doesn't goose the ratings for your very first app, for your very first post on the platform, which, by the way, TikTok does. So if I was to sign up to TikTok and then post a video, it would get unnaturally high engagement. So there'd be lots of extra likes and lots
In
of
other words,
extra
they'd
comments.
fudge the figures to make you feel
Fudge
good.
the figures, and they push it straight to the top to make sure you also get some legitimate responses. And then you spend the rest of your time, as they say, chasing the dragon.
Yep. And in this case, that has more portents and awful warnings than you care to imagine. Ben, as always, thank you very much. We'll
Always
see you
fun.
next week. BenAylett.com is the website, 1L, 2 T's in Aylett. And that's where you'll also find all of Ben's contact information.
G'day, I'm Matthew Pavlich. At Kia, we're all about value.